Hey everybody, and welcome back to East 1 and 2. And this guy's on evil alert. Lilia has a bit of a cold, so that's fine. Okay, we have nothing. We have no gold, no weapons, and what's this MP thing doing here? Hear the ringing of a bell. Rhoda tree nuts. We better get one of those. Yeah, the village senior? So there's some business here we're going to take care of before I start talking about something special revolving around East 2. Okay, Lilia has been looking very healthy, but she is extremely sick. 3 months to live. Dr. Flare. Should we woo? We'll do one woo. Woo! Okay, a lot of monsters. We need equipment. Alright, the best sword we can buy with... Okay, we got the letter, and some money to buy a sword. We better be able to get a good one. We have 300 gold. Oh, right, in this version, Dr. Flare and his brother don't have a house. Yeah, that'll happen in a mine. Okay, so Nature Boy is trapped in a cave, so we're gonna have to go down and get him. We'll get the short sword and... Oh! Armor selection is a little bit sparse. If you have any iron connections, you'll pay top dollar. Well, we better equip our sword, no shield, and armor. Okay, strength 100, defense 96. Strength 104, defense 98. That's, not much of a help there, pal. Okay, there's no overfield between Rant's Village and the Mundoria Ruins. So we're going to be picking up a few things around here, besides gold, so we can buy an actual shield. We're going to get the Ancient Tablet, we're going to get the Rhoda Fruit, and maybe some experience. Ow! So yeah, that's what fighting with garbage equipment is getting us around here. This is the installment where I should grind, but I don't. Okay, this is where the Rhoda fruit nut is. Alright, so... the thing about East 2... East 1 was localized for the MS-DOS. The MS-DOS version of East 1 was localized. And this version was also localized in Korea. I'm just assuming South Korea anyway. However, there was never localization. There was never an MS-DOS version of East 2. At least not of the PC-88 version of East 2. Because what ended up happening was a Korean company called Mantra actually got the license to develop its own version of East 2 for the South Korean market. This version is called East 2 Special, and it merges the plot of the original East 2 with some of the stuff in the East 2 OVA. It also has some different gameplay in that it actually has an attack button, and expanded overworld areas and more secrets, and even an entire new dungeon. You can find clips of Ys 2 Special on YouTube, and it's one of two versions of Ys 1 and 2 I haven't played yet. Okay, we got the Ancient Slate, and I'm going to forget to read it in this video. And hey, there's a guy here. What are you doing, guy? This is a monster zone. That's only a place for adventurers. Okay. 2 girls. But that door is locked, so we're not going to be able to do anything there. Let's see, a couple of monsters guarding a chest. Wonder if anyone knows what that's about. Do you now? Oh, can do. Just making sure there's nothing special there. Alright, let's have a go. You're just made of rock. You're not so tough. Oh, you are that tough. Well, we're just gonna kill that last monster. That'll get us the gold we need for a shield and go back and get that. Thankfully, it's at least a shorter walk back to Lance Village. Lance Village. Whichever. By the way, if you heard a little hiccup there, it's because I had to handle some real-world stuff. Hey, the village senior is back. It was just a little bit of monster fighting. Yeah, we brought the 6 books of Ys back. The Divine Area is what this game calls the Sanctuary of Toll. This game has some different names for many of the areas in Ys 2. So we're going to get ourselves a wooden shield. Let's see how much this helps us. Not much. Yeah, the thing is, Ys 2 has always been a bit more merciless than the first game. And the PC-88 version of Ys 2 has given me one of my tales of grinding in older RPGs. I'll be talking more about that when I get to the appropriate segment. Oh. Our weapons are not good at all. Well, we'll just have to make do with what we got for now. Wait, monsters do less damage. Adol stares in amazement as the book he was holding suddenly floats from his hands and dissolves into the statue. He then hears a steady, low voice speak to him. Okay, these are the words of Priest Adol. Doom! Doom! By their master on the ground. Okay, so we need to make it to Solomon Shrine. We read about that in the books. Yeah, the fire magic is the magic of Adol. Let's see if we can't do anything about this guy first. So, welcome to the Rostini Caverns. Yeah, you know, Rastin, Rostini. Well, let me tell you a little something about that. On the map, the entrance to the Rastin mine is at the edge of the crater where Ys used to be. So, the Rastin mines and Rostini Caverns used to be connected at some point. Okay, here's another of the Sanctuaries of Toll. Yeah, you can't regenerate health in these areas because you don't have a heal ring and there's no sunshine in here. However, you can always talk to the statues of the priests for more healing. Okay, just be careful and take out this guy. Yeah, Adol stares in amazement again as the book he was holding floats from his hands and dissolves into the statue. I am glad you have come. These are the words of Priest Tobai. Okay. We will not be able to make it without all of the magics. For more information about the 6 books of Ys, play Ys Origin. I think Ys Origin is more or less everything I could have wanted as a prequel to Ys 1 and 2, complete with the fact that the heroes just really aren't able to completely win in that game. Because, well, if they did, Ys 1 and 2 wouldn't be able to happen. So you take out this guy. Yeah, basically from this point onward, we always have to be careful when fighting the monsters. By the way, one of the things I'm glad that Ys has always been consistent on... Okay, we're gonna need a pickaxe to get through that. Is that, as far as I can remember, only the monsters that were born from the dark magic of the Black Pearl have ever been referred to as demons in the Ys series, at least in the canon Ys games. Other monsters are just monsters. Oh, we're not fighting that guy. We're just grabbing this thing. Yeah, I think in the more recent Ys games, levels just plain don't do as much for your fighting ability as they did in the earlier ones. Like, you go from Ys 1 straight through to Ys Origin, and levels are at least a moderate deal. Like I said, when in doubt, gain a level. But from, like, Ys 7, Memories of Celceta onwards, that's just not really as much of a case. It's more dependent on equipment and skills and accessories and that sort of thing. Speaking of levels, I gained one. It's so good to have that little jingle or sound or whatever. Playing Lagoon, you just don't know. Okay, here's the Clario Ring, which could help. When you have it readied, there's a chance that any enemy damage done to you is just nullified. Except for bosses. They will still destroy you. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, it's time to return another book. Adol continues to be amazed as the book he was holding suddenly floats from his hands and dissolves into the statue. Okay, here are the words of Priest Dabby. Tremendous power that lifted our land into the skies. The source of this power comes from the special magic of Ys. The evil will never die as long as the magic exists. So we have to somehow deal with the magic of Ys. Oh well. Oh, no head-on collisions here. So now we need to find that pickaxe. Oh wait, we already found the pickaxe. But we're going to do some more poking around first. See, shove that guy out of the way. Nah, we shouldn't go forward quite yet. Oh yeah, this is the way. This is the way. Well, that takes care of that. And there's Dr. Flare. Yeah, he was just trapped. He wasn't, like, crippled or anything. Yeah, Bernice is this game's name for Benoa. Okay, we'll need the Celceta flower. And we already have the other one. Okay, so we just need that flower and everything's set to save Lilia. And that is not a lot of experience. Yeah, I think they forgot to adjust the story experience from the original version of Ys 2, which was a separate game. And getting that 300 story experience would have been a bigger deal. Well, let's see what's this way. Nothing! Absolutely nothing! Except a monster we can probably stab. Come on! Okay, between this video and the next one, I'm definitely going to spring for some grinding and better weapons anyway. We're still not fighting that guy, though. Instead, we're getting mauled by that guy. Yeah, in some places, Ys 2 is harder just by virtue of making the environments more, restricted or complicated. Oh, this is the way to the boss. Yeah, well, I'm gonna try to stab this guy anyway. We need the money. I always try to have the longsword before facing the boss of this area, because your character's attack translates to magic attack. And since we're near a sanctuary, we can risk fighting this guy. Yeah, I definitely need levels. Adol, who should be catching on by now, stares in amazement as the book he was holding suddenly floats from his hands and dissolves into the statue. These are the words of Priest Gamma. The evil in our lives... Oh yeah, the creatures who hound us have a sad fate. They live their lives in the shadow of darkness, and I wonder what they would say to the forces of light. This dialogue is unique to the Turbo CD version of this game. At least I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Because it definitely wasn't in the NES version, and it wasn't in Ys Eternal or whatever, or Ys Complete. The thing is, Priest Gamma's magic is the one that allows you to talk to monsters, so that dialogue is actually immensely appropriate for him. And I'm surprised it's not in other versions. Adol, with his lack of pattern recognition, once again stares in amazement as the book he was holding floats from his hands and dissolves into the statue. You are a brave soul, I'm glad you've come. These are the words of Priest Mesa. Ys was lifted into the sky in order to escape the clutches of evil. Solomon Shrine stands at the summit. To reach it, you must climb the ice-covered walls and cross the land of lava. Well, that sounds like a job and a half. So we're going to go and try to find the fire magic and not die in the process. No guarantees! We're going to risk a save there, because who knows what's going to happen. Yeah, one of the things I found when playing Memories of Celceta is that grinding just plain wasn't really effective for much at all. Not for, like, getting money or whatever, though that's probably because I'm very reluctant to sell materials. No, this isn't the way either. Oh dear. And that's because I need materials for other stuff. Ah, this is the place. We're going to risk another save here. And try to get the fire magic. And, down we go. By the way, for the pieces that are taken from the PC-88 version, like Rest in Peace, they aren't really a complete one-to-one perfect port of the PC-88 versions of the piece. I'll put up a comparison in the thread. If you know what you're listening for, it's pretty easy to tell. And here's the fire magic, and then I remembered that I didn't get MP yet. I think this is where we're going to drop off for now. Next time I will do some grinding, get some better weapons, get the thing that gets me MP, and then we're going to try this again, without the dying. See you then, and goodbye!